Hi, it's me again. I have another cup to review for you. As I said before, I am in the process of getting a whole bunch in. These are all that I have paid for. I'm not getting these like for free or anything for a review. This is my money going out there. Anyways, my next one that I would like to review, as a first impression, this hasn't been used yet. I don't have any information on how it worked for me, but I will be posting reviews for those, so no worries. You don't have to wait too long. I will be getting those up. But anyways, next is the Femmy cycle. So the Femmy cycle, let me tell you, I was very apprehensive because if you can see down here, it is a very bulbous looking cup. So I was kind of a little taken aback by that, but I'll kind of explain a little bit more once I go into this. So this is the Femmy cycle box. Not a bad looking box, lots of information on the back, but they do want you to know before you even open it some of the warnings, why you should and should not use it. And then here it does kind of go into everything. I believe this one is also made in California. So lots of our cups that are made in the US here are made in California. So that was the box. The instructions were quite interesting actually. So basically it is like getting a letter from the company. As you can see here, they kind of want to make sure you get the best experience out of it. They do, there was one thing in here that I wanted to see here. Oh yeah, so when I was reading through this though, it does tell you not to microwave your cup, which I'm going to probably contact the company just because usually when I sanitize them, I use my infuser box that I got with my Yuki cup, and that goes in the microwave for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to contact them and I'm going to see if maybe they're meaning like don't put it in a regular container, or if they really mean don't microwave it. So we'll find out, and then I'm going to probably look into a different way if they say don't do it, of aside from throwing it on the stove and boiling it, how we would go about sanitizing. So anyways, moving on, this is the pouch that it comes in. It's kind of like a it reminds me of the paper gowns that they make you wear in the hospital, except for it's stronger obviously. And then they've got the Femmy Cycle logo on the back here. It's kind of a neat little bag, and it does have a snap instead of the drawstring. And then the cup itself. So as you can see here, it is a bulbous looking little guy. And this is kind of what put me off. And this is why I didn't grab this one at first. So what's neat about this one though is it has a leak-proof design. So basically when it's inside you keep it like this so that when you take it out, the liquid will go around here and it won't come out. And then once you have taken it out, you would just pull the pop out, dump it out, and then you can get your finger in there to clean it out. It does have a rather large loop. However, I am one that my cervix sits pretty high, so I don't really need the teen or low cervix version, which Femmy Cycle does now make. So I know that they are much shorter, and they work better for those of you who have a lower cervix or are teens. Now I was kind of playing around with this and trying to figure out what the best fold for this guy was, because they were saying the C fold, but in all honesty, that's really hard. So I think when I go ahead and use this, I will be doing the 7-fold, just because the U-fold is just really difficult, or the C-fold, whichever it is. Perception is reality in this case, but the punch down fold does not look like it would work properly, as you can see there. But this does not have suction release holds. If you see here, there are none on this cup. The reason is because of the way it sits in your body. You should be able to just pull it down without making, it doesn't need so much suction, I guess. So I'm guessing that's why it's more this bulbous design. So at first, going into that now, the reason why I was put off by this is the reviews that I had seen said this was a rather firm cup. And I guess when you double up the rim here, it can seem pretty firm, but this bottom is extremely squishy. It's not anywhere near where like the Lena or the Yuki is. It's not that tough. So in all honesty, I don't think that this one would be a bad try, because it is pretty soft on the bottom part. I guess maybe if you're kind of weary about it, I do know that they do have a video where 11-year-old uses a Femmy cycle, which is totally fine, you know, but I know at first I was kind of like, well, I know that sometimes it can be difficult, you know, but they do recommend, if you do have trouble inserting this one, that you can use KY jelly or coconut oil. So this is my first impression of the Femmy cycle, stating that I am more shocked about it than more excited to try it now, actually, because it doesn't seem as scary as it did in some of the other reviews. But anyways, if you have questions for me about this cup or any information, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And then also I will have another review up shortly on how this guy went when I'm on my period. So I appreciate you watching and take care.